the Home Depot. Welcome back to College Game Day here in Starkville, Mississippi for Mississippi State versus Alabama tonight for the game of the week. But we're going to start our picks off with the biggest game for the BCS implications. Number 6 Ole Miss Rebels hosting number 3 Hobart Statesmen. This game is huge. It's a top 10 matchup. Could shake up the BCS standings. Who are you taking in this matchup, Desmond? This game is huge for the BCS championship race indeed, but I think the Rebels are just bigger, faster, more experienced than Hobart. SEC speed is different than Big Ten speed, so give me the Rebels in a shootout. I got Hobart, Reese. I think Papa Rod has this program changing after a rough year last year, and this number 1 recruiting class is really showing out so far. And Dustin Miller is showing to me why he's the best quarterback in the nation. This offense under offensive coordinator Matt Desring is one of the most explosive offenses in the country. My only concern is if Rakeem Wallace and that running game can't get going, it might cause some problems because Ole Miss is going to try to stop and contain Hobart and Dustin Miller. But if Hobart can run the ball like they've done in the past in games, I think Hobart gets the dub in Oxford. Ole Miss may be an SEC team. They may be a top 10 team in the nation, but Dustin has what the young folks would say. He is him. I think he's a special talent. I also think Tyler Maples is a top-notch playmaker. I think Papa Rod is going to fire these boys up, going to Oxford, and continue the Statesman wagon. Go Bart. I'm going with Ole Miss. As much as I love Hobart and what Papa Rod is doing, but to me, Ole Miss puts pressure on Dustin Miller and stops the passing game. I think Ole Miss will win because Hobart's running game is not great. And I just think Ole Miss is just a more complete team. And it's going to be to shoot it out for sure. But give me Ole Miss. Not so fast, my friend. I know the SEC has been the top conference for the last few years, but I believe in the Cinderella team in Hobart. Dustin Miller is really special, and he is my vote for the Heisman in my eyes. And if he has a great performance, I think he is locked to win the Heisman. Give me the Statesman of Hobart. Welcome back to another episode of the Hobart Teambuilder Dynasty. I'm JustinDezzz. It's a top 10 matchup. Number 6 Ole Miss versus our number 3 Hobart Statesman. Look at the stats. We're one of the best overall run defenses with points, and one of the most high-octane offenses. But Ole Miss, they can run up the points too. As we elect to receive the opening kickoff, this is the biggest game of definitely this season. You could debate this series as Waylon Osborne gets it underway here in Oxford, Mississippi. Gets it about to 20, and Dustin Miller and the Statesman offense will get first ball. I hope you guys enjoyed my little college game day thing. But you know, we're kind of the underdogs here. Kurt's not rocking with us as Walls gets a gain of 1. As you know, for the majority of the panel, they're rocking with Ole Miss. You know, they think that we're just kind of a fluke, and SEC runs supreme. But we're gonna find out this game as Dustin dumps it down to Waylon. Waylon's gonna get about 5 yards, 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4, my controller's shaking like absolute craziness. Oh, I saw. I know. It's absolute craziness that we're at our own 25 and, we're going for it. But to me, we got to go harder. We got to go home in these big games. As Dustin Miller, can he get the first? He can. Whew. That was too close, man. I don't know why they didn't try and contain him. I mean, he's not Jordan Williams' speed. As it's a screen to Wallace. Wallace is going to get... if he didn't step out of bounds, we could have gained more, but we get 10. Again, but to me, it's a top 10 matchup. You got to go harder. You got to go home. As we dump it down to Tim Richards, who's going to get a solid gain of 10. Move them chains. Plus, to me, we got to take as much time as we need off the clock. I know they have the better offense. They have the better defense. So to me, clock management is huge in these games as Wallace. He gets a big gain, spin move, and moves the chains gain of 10. What a big move. And, as they said on game day, I think it was David Pollock, as it's a pitch and some great blocks, and Walsh tries to cut in but gets gain of 9. But as the game day crew said, if Hobart can control the ground game, because we know Dustin Miller can sling it, but if we can get our ground game going, we might be unstoppable, as we're giving Wallace another carry, gain of 4, and he has 4 carries already. And we're already halfway through the first quarter. Again, I don't care if we line it up against Ole Miss, as Robin Banks gets it, and Dustin Miller's going to slide, gain of 3, saves, fumble, anything, great protection. Because to me, as long as Ole Miss doesn't have the ball as long, we have a really good shot of keeping this alive. As Wallace, he's going to get a great gain of 5, 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, we're already 0 for 1 on 3rd downs today. I think we're going to maybe do quick. No, we're going to do play action. I don't know how well it's going to work. We're going to dump it down to Wallace. Wallace, he's not going to get it, but we're going to go for it. You would think Hobart would just try to take the points, but apparently not. Apparently they're trying to keep the ball in their hands as long as possible. And Tyler, he gets the 1st down and keeps this long drive alive. Long drive. We love it, as TJ is finally going to get his first snap of the game, as it's beautiful blocking. Dustin Miller goes up the middle. Touchdown, Statesman. 14 play, 75. Tech loses to Miami. Shout out my team to you. Now that was a 14 play, 75-yard drive lasting 3 minutes at least. As now Ole Miss with Charles. Charles, he's going to throw it incomplete. Apparently the makeup artist James Charles is now the star quarterback for the Ole Miss Rebels. This is his 2nd and 10. Hands off to their stud running back Richards, and Childress is there, Kyle Palmer, and it's going to be 3rd and 9, and they're a no-huddle team apparently. 3rd and 9, Charles is looking at the sideline. And they're going to get the first with Guerrero and Morris with the tackle. Can Hobart get some pressure? This front 4, include the 3 freshmen, CK, and it's an incomplete pass. Freshman trio of Washington, Robinson, and K have 19 sacks themselves, plus you had JB Crooks. It's been a very powerful defensive line. One of the big reasons why Hobart has a very good defense, as they get gain of 11 in the first by Williams, Williams, Robinson, and K. Palmer, but Richards is there. We're going to bring the blitz. I don't know how well that's going to work, but we almost. Richards brings Charles down, but they get the gain of 5 and the first. Charles is looking at the sideline. Childress is in the backfield. Loss of 8. 2nd and 8 for the Rebels. Huge play by the senior Dre Childress. As we are winding down the first quarter, Charles is back, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 18. 2 for 5. It's 27 yards for James Charles. They're 1 for 1 on 3rd downs. It's 3rd and 18. 17 seconds left in the first quarter here in Oxford, Mississippi. It's Charles, he's got all day. Forces the fumble, but they recover it. 4th and 25, though. Clearly, his dislocated wrist is fine, because he made a big play. And, did we get offsides maybe? Osborne fair catches it, and it's going to be a touchback. I think we got away with it, because that could have been offsides on us. But, we're going to take it. Oh, yeah. Please press. The dot to Tyler. He's gone. 20, 30. No, he might actually get caught. He might. He doesn't, though. 80-yard touchdown. First play. We in there. That's how good this Hobart offense is. We can beat you with long 3-4 minute drives, or we can beat you in 30 seconds with an 80-yard run. And Charles, he's going to get there, but Bonner's going to lay him out. But he does get 5. Well, man, Chris Bonner was out for blood. Oh, the pick by Bonner. Why'd you do a spin move? But I'll take it. Don't know why he did the spin move, but I will absolutely take that pick. We have not had a pick in a very, very long time. At least from Bonner. As Wallace, he's going to get a gain of 5. So far, it's been all Hobart. Only 27 yards of total offense for the Rebels. Miller, he doesn't see anyone. He's just going to go out of bounds, get 10, and move the chains. All right, 1st and 10. Oh, okay. We're going to get it. He's going to get 1st and goal, Dustin. Way to slide. It's crazy. He was not a scram mobile quarterback last year, and now he's proving everyone that he's a solid guy. As Walls goes in for the touchdown, we're going to get a 3-touchdown lead in the first half. Hey, man, I love it. I absolutely love it. Charles, he feels pressure. Bonner with another pick. He just tried to throw it up, and Chris Bonner said, "No, sir, our 2nd consecutive turnover. Let's go, boys." We have something to prove, man. A big top 10 matchup. 2 weeks away from the potential national championship as we dump it down to Johnson, our fullback, and he gets leveled for the loss of 1. Trying to prove that we belong. That we are one of the top dogs in this season. As it's 2nd and 11, Miller, he's going to get a handoff. We're just going to slide 3rd and 7. 0 for 2 on 3rd downs today, but, we've also, I believe, gone 2 for 2 on 4th down. So, you give and you take. Ryan Kaplan couldn't hang on. We're going to go for it. 4th and 7. I know we could punt, but we're already up 21. To me, we got to add pedal to the metal, baby. Kaplan, he's going to get it this time. The spin move. Gain of 24 and the 1st. That's our backup quarterback, our Taysom Hill, per se. It's TJ. He's now in the game in the backfield. Miller tried to dive, but gain of 6. We're just going to give a normal handoff. We're not going to, no read option, none of that. Let Dustin breathe. Walls, he's going to go up the middle. Great gain of 7 and 1st and goal. 1st and goal. We're getting down to the 2-minute warning, excuse me. And it's been all Hobart. It's been an absolute whomping, as the kids say, to Mac Daddy. We extend our lead. Ryan Kaplan might get playing time. Hell, Eric, our 3rd-string freshman quarterback, might get playing time. It's 2 minutes and it's 28-0. I know we could potentially pull in Atlanta Falcons and blow a 28-point lead, but who knows? They call timeout. Well, the difference between me and Kyle Shanahan is I'm pedal to the metal. I will go on 4th downs. As we give up a huge game to Justin Guerrero, gain of 24. Then their entire offense so far in terms of receiving yards. Williams with the sack. 2nd and 21. Great recognition by Robinson for the screen. We're in there. Oh, he dropped it. He heard Bo Brown creeping. 3rd and 21. I want to send the dogs on James Charles. Send the dogs. They're going to get the 1st. Wow. Shannon High gets the reception. Wow, I know we're up by 28, but we got to execute better, man. He throws it incomplete. 2nd and 10. Terrell, you got to catch that, big dog. Come on. You would have made Sports Center top 10, man. Come on. Ah, 3rd and 10. Whoa, blocking the back, bro. All right. Oh, fumble. Fumble. I was complaining about the fumble. I mean, the block in the back, but we get a fumble. Who forced it? Stand corrected. No one forced it because he was down and gravity forced it. So, 1st and goal, 58 seconds. And Ole Miss is, yeah, they're not going to get shut out. They're bringing in some momentum before half. All right, 56 seconds left. We're up by 3 touchdowns, 3 timeouts. Ole Miss does get the ball at half. Let's get some points. I want to get points. If it's a field goal, it's a field goal. If it's a touchdown, it's a touchdown. I don't care, man. I just want my points. Give me my points. What? Oh, that could have been a great catch. If he caught that, dude, top 10 worthy. We do have 50 seconds left still. To Mac Daddy over the middle. We're going to burn one. Man, if he got that, whew, that would have been over, dog. To Kaplan. What a play. 1st and goal, man. 11 of 14. 100 some odd yards. 2 touchdowns for Mr. Dustin. Dump it down to Victor. Victor is going to go out of bounds. 24 seconds left and 2 timeouts. Now he has 2:04. But we're gonna run it. We got 2 timeouts. I want to see what we can do as Wallace runs his way into the end zone. We bring the lead back up to 3 scores. 13 seconds left. 35-17 Hobart over Ole Miss. As Bo Brown makes a weird tackle. And that's going to be the end of the first half. It was a quiet 7-0 score, and then Hobart erupted with multiple touchdowns. Ole Miss got some momentum, then Hobart took it back. Now time for the W halftime. Today's halftime show sponsor is W Energy. W Energy is an American-made energy drink company where if you're making content, whether it's YouTube or Twitch, and you have long days or long nights editing your content and you need something that is healthy, that won't have you jitter or crash or anything like that, W Energy is your go-to energy drink. Some of the flavors they have is Dragonite Energy, Galaxy Grenade, Passion Joy Tea energy drink, and they just came out with a Beach and Peach and Mango White Peach Cooler. But if you use promo code JustinDezzz, which the link will be in the description, you get 10% off of any order of W energy drinks. Again, thank you to W for sponsoring this halftime show and the video. That was the halftime show. Thank you for W for sponsoring the video, my channel, everything, man. Second half action, 35-7. Hopefully you don't pull in Atlanta Falcons and blow the lead as K brought the pressure, and Robinson was there too. 2nd and 10. And we're not really blitzing. I think that was only 3 or 4 rushers, and we got it. Kudos to them. As Robinson read the screen from the other side, and Palmer loses 4, 3rd and 14. J.B. Crooks, the senior, also brought in the pressure. I don't think we're going to blitz. I would love to, but I don't want to give up a big chunk as Robinson, Crooks. Richards almost got it, but we're going to force the 3 and out. Should have been a pick, but I will take the No gain at all. And Osborne's just going to fair catch it, and Dustin Miller's going to come out. I would say he has 3 drives max, and then I think we're going to take him out. But we're going to feed Wallace, and Wallace is going to get a pretty solid gain of 3. His first carry, 10 like he's it's been a while since he's gotten 10 plus carries in a game. So I'm really happy for Rakeem. I think we should feed him the rock more because he's definitely going to be a big part as the season late in the season goes on. Gain of 3, 3rd and 5 though. You know, we definitely need the running game to be better. 3rd and 5. Hopefully the halfback screen works. We have not converted a 3rd down at all today, and it's not going to happen again. What you're thinking? Why are we up? Why are you doing this? Because I've said it once and I'll say it again. We got to put pressure on him. And by doing so, we get the first and gain a 10. If we put the pressure on them to always go for 4th downs, we just, that's the way we keep our lead, is if we stay aggressive, and we're staying aggressive. Wallace gets a gain of 8. I want to control the clock. I want to dominate them. I want to make their defense life hell. With the dot to Mac Daddy. Mac Daddy gets the gain of 27. 223 yards. Plus, it's been very balanced. 19 rushes, 18 passes. You'll love to see it. As it's going to be play action, we're just going to dump it down to Jackson. And terrible block by fullback. Only gain of 1. All right, 2nd and 9. Kaplan, our little gadget quarterback with the jet sweep. Solid gain of 3, 3rd and 5. Again, we have not converted on a 3rd down at all this game. Kaplan gets wailed, but gets 10 in the first. That's 245 yards in the air. We're going to run the triple option. To TJ, beautiful reads. Just an all-around beautiful execution by the 3 men, and we're going to add on to our lead. As it's 42-7, what some people thought would be the game of the week has been an absolute whomping by the Statesmen. They're making a statement this game, as Palmer gets a gain of 13, though. You would think that the BCS committee is looking at this game and they're seeing Hobart dominate a top 10 team. Palmer's going to get another gain of big chunky gain, but gain of 21, and Bonner gets to the tackle. 1st and 10, Ole Miss, they're slowly driving. Miller, the freshman, with an interception. Blake Miller, or as the team calls him, Blake Miller, with a wonderful interception. It's 1st and 10. Oh, great pass deflection by Reggie Smith. 1:18 left in the 3rd quarter. This might be Dustin Miller's last drive, depending on how he does. As we're just going to dump it down to the fullback. He stumbles, rumbles, bumbles. He's still going. Gets a gain of 13 and moves the chains. Fullback Scott Johnson, future car insurance salesman, with the 13-yard reception. TJ, he's going to get the carry, gets a loss of 3. Not how you want to start off a great drive like that. Oh, baby. Please, 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 please. The dot to Tyler. Dives, 49-yard gain. As they're going no huddle. Mac Daddy, he's going to get a gain of 8. 2nd and a decent amount of yards. Mac Daddy, he's going to get the first. Start the 4th quarter. Huge blowout, 1st and goal. We're probably going to add more points. Miller, oh, that was a great play. Great awareness, actually, by the young buck corner there. 2nd and goal. Yeah, they're going to read it. They are absolutely reading. 1 for 5 on 3rd downs today. I think that McDaddy catch was the first 3rd down conversion we had. Victor Jackson, he cannot get it. We're going for it. I don't. This is Oh, whoops. Sorry, did not mean to keep that going. But yes, Dustin Miller is also in the game. Scott Johnson, the insurance man. Gain of 8. My bad, folks, about that. The dot to Richards, the Mahomes like dot. Gain of 37. You'll love to see it. While on the run. Holy shnikes, we couldn't do that with Williams. My God. Wow. What a throw, man. That might have been his Heisman throw. Heisman defining throw as we're going to dump it down to Tyler. Tyler, what are you doing, Scott? Scott, you got to block there, man. That's the whole point. You got to block. We're going to dump it down to Wallace. Wallace, he's going to break a move. Almost gets the first gain of 10, though. 377 yards, 3 TDs for the youngster. He gets leveled. Going for it. Kaplan is in the game now. We might as well just don't even try it. Kaplan to McDaddy with the dot. 21-yard touchdown. 2nd team defense. Oh, never mind. Hold on. That was the kickoff. All right. Throwaway. Incomplete pass. Gain of 22. Gain of 11. Yo, another first. We get a stop, and we get another stop. 3rd and 13. They score a touchdown. All right, cool. You already know what it is. It's Kaplan time, baby. 58 seconds left. For some reason, Dustin Miller is in this formation, but you know what? We're just going to take it. We're going to yeet it up to McDaddy. It is what it is. All right, so I guess Dustin, for some reason, it's glitching. He is not the backup, but oh my God, what a hell of a catch by Victor Jackson. He's no longer the backup. I don't know why he's in the 2nd team, guys, but you know what? Whatever. We'll just add on to his stats, I guess. All right. Miller. Get down, get down. Oh my goodness. Why? Holy shillelagh. I don't know why it's a glitch, but yeah, Dustin Miller's still in. Not a big fan of it, but it is what it is. We're just going to throw a dot to Victor. And we're just going to hand it off to Robin Banks. Whatever happens, happens. If we get stuffed, we get stuffed, but we're not going to. Ball game. Let's go. An absolute stomping. Ryan Kaplan, I wish he got in the game more. I don't know why that weird glitch happened, but he went 1 for 1, 21 yards. Dustin Miller, I would say, was his Heisman performance. One of the best games. He did get sacked once, but 29 of 37, 410 yards, 3 picks. Rushing wise, he had 10 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown. But Raheem Wallace led us with rushing too. I wish we got a little bit more, but to me, if we give him 10 plus carries and he gets 50 plus yards, to me, it's a win. TJ had 2 carries, 1 touchdown. Robin had 1 carry and a touchdown, and Kaplan had 1 carry for 3 yards. Receiving wise, Victor Jackson led us with 7 catches. He did have 49 yards and a touchdown. McDaddy had 687 and 2. Tyler had 4, 133 and 1. Him and McDaddy had 1 drop. Wallace had 4 and 20. Ryan Kaplan had 3, 7 and a drop. 3 and 20 from Scott Johnson. 247 from Richards. 1 and 5 from Waylon. Blocking, we did give up a pancake, and Robbins gave up a sack. Defensively, Blake Miller led us with 4 tackles. Bonner was also there. He had 2 picks. 1 pick for Blake Miller. Tackles for a loss, 1 by Marcus Williams with a sack. Kevin Robinson had 2 and a sack. Kay had a sack, 2 TFLs, and Childress had 1 TFL and a sack. Pass deflections, Robert Richards, DeMarcus Roberts, and Terrell Morris did as well. Hey, let's go. We added Maurice Hardy, who's going to be a defensive end. That is huge. Holy crap, we're the #1 team in the country. Let's go. Heading into our bye. Let's see what we can do in this bye week. We landed Adam West and the 2 kickers. John Bell liked it as well. I know we have 2 kickers. I don't care, man. That's huge for us. Maybe there's going to be a kick. There's probably going to be a kicking battle, but that is absolutely huge, huge, huge for us. And we get an upgrade. I think we're going to do either Royal Treatment, Opener. I think we're going to do the Opener. So then we have more points in the beginning. So then, we can go after some of the bigger recruits. Well, that bumped us up to the 6th best recruiting class. 5 4-stars, 10 3-stars, and 2 2-stars. 17 commits already. Quickly wrap up the episode. We have the awards finalists. Dustin Miller is 2nd for Maxwell. Joe Garrett is 1st. Dustin Miller is 2nd in the Walter. Notice how he is the only underclass. Well, besides Tyler, they're the only 2 underclassmen in that. Benerick, Bo Brown, the senior, the freshman, Robinson, Crooks, the senior. Nagurtsky, Robinson, and Crooks are 2 and 3. O'Brien, Dustin is 3rd. Walker, Raheem Wallace is 8. Plitnikoff, Tyler is 3rd. Mackey, we don't have anyone for Mackey. Outland, we don't have that. Same thing with the best center. Lombardi, we have a bunch. Kevin Robinson, the freshman. JB Crooks, the senior. Kay, the freshman, and Williams, the freshman, all up. That is insane, our entire offensive line. Bull Brown's 3rd for best linebacker. Thorpe, we have Terrell Morse and Chris Bonner as 9 and 10. And the best returner, because I know we don't have best kicker or punter, is Waylon Osborne. And if you're wondering, yes, Dustin Miller is a finalist. He had a bye last game. But apparently this McCullough guy is absolutely tearing it up. And rightfully so. Garrett, and then Albert, and then Kevin Turner as well. Next episode is technically our home finale, but it's at a MetLife Stadium, so it's at a neutral site. Hopefully, it will help Dustin Miller push for a Heisman. Who knows? Next episode, we'll also see who we're probably going to face in the Big Ten Championship and kind of the top 25 as well. But if you made it this far, you guys are awesome. And until the next video, you guys have a good one. Peace.